everybody should join. So we are going to see goal seek. Now, what is goal seek? Goal seek is a very important feature of any spreadsheet application, especially LibreOffice Calc, OpenOffice Calc, and Excel, which allows us to move backwards, that is, calculate things backwards and try to figure out the value of a variable depending upon the final formula which we have used. Okay, so we will apply, we will see a lot of examples. I have compiled a lot of examples for you through which the idea of goal seek will be absolutely clear. So in your theory exam or in your practical exam, you can get a question like this. Calculate simple interest if principal is 25,000, ROI, that is rate of interest, is 7.5% and time is 2 years. Also calculate value of P, that is principal, if SI, that is simple interest, is 4,500 by using goal seek option of LibreOffice Calc. So we will first take up the first part, that is to calculate simple interest. Now we all know that what is the formula for calculating simple interest? P into R into T divided by 100. Normally we write it like this, but in case of any spreadsheet, we will be specifying it like this. Got it? P into R into T divided by 100. So in place of these P, R and T, what will be there? The cell address will be inserted. So we calculate that, and in this cell, that is SI, which you can see over here. So we type equals, and I'm just going to select these cells, multiplied by 7.5 multiplied by and divided by 100. So we calculated what? Simple interest. Okay, pretty simple. The first part of the question is completed. Okay, that is calculation of simple interest. Now they are saying also calculate the value of P, that is now determine how much principal amount will be there if your simple interest is 4,500. Means अब हमें 4,500 के गोल पे पहुंचना है. हमें सिंपल इंटरेस्ट 4,500 रख के ये देखना है कि हमारा प्रिंसिपल कितना होता है. So here this is going to be my variable cell. Got it? So this is my target cell, that is, this is my target cell and this is my variable cell. Got it? So how am I going to do this? So firstly, I am going to place my cursor, my cell pointer in the target cell. Now we go to tools, we go to goal seek. In this, you have the first one, that is formula cell. So formula cell is the target cell. So I'm just going to calculate that. Okay, I'm just going to click on this. Then target value, that is which value you want to achieve over here. So it is already given that simple interest which we want to achieve is 4,500. So that I will type in here. I have typed it here. Now I want to see how, or I want to specify the cell address of the variable cell. मतलब जिस cell को हमें change करना है, जिसकी value हमें देखनी है, हमें क्या देखना है? Also calculate value of P. That is, we want to see how much principal is needed for getting an interest of 4,500. Means I have kept some money in the bank, that is 25,000, and the bank is giving me interest on it by the rate of 7.5% for 2 years, right? So I want to check that if I want an interest of 4,500, maybe I have planned something for that, or maybe my expenses are getting increased, because of which I want to see that मुझे कितना पैसा रखना पड़ेगा बैंक में कि मुझे 4,500 interest मिले, right? So that is why in the variable cell now I'll be providing what? This, that is address of this cell which contains 25,000 and click on OK, and goal seek succeeded. It gives me a result. Insert the result into the variable cell. I'll click yes. And now you can see target is reached 4,500 and the variable cell is telling me that I need to have at least 30,000 in my account to get an interest of 4,500. Likewise, I can also play around with this number. I can just go to tools, and now I think that okay, my greed is increasing. So if I want 5,000 as the interest, how will I? What is the principal amount, or what rate of interest I want to change? Means I think that okay, this bank is only providing me 7.5% of interest rate. So let me look for some other options. That is, maybe I will try to check if I want an interest of 5,000, तब मेरा rate of interest कितना होना चाहिए, right? So what I'm going to do is again select simple interest, go to tools, then go to goal seek. This is my formula cell. My target value is already I have specified here, that is 5,000. So I'm typing 5,000, and the variable cell, for the variable cell you can simply click here, select the cell, or you can click on this shrink button and select the cell. So now I don't want to change principal, I want to change the rate of interest. So I'll select this, expand it, click on OK, and goal C gives me a result, yes. And you can see I need to have an interest rate of 8.333%. Okay, if you want, you can reduce the decimals. Just click on this, and you can click on this delete decimal places in order to just remove the extra decimal places. And now you can see that 8.33% interest rate is needed to achieve a target interest of 5,000. 5,000 interest के लिए rate of interest 8.33 होना चाहिए. So this way, now which is my variable cell? This is my variable. Is it clear to everyone? Did you understand this example, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now come to another one. I have another example.
Yes, ma'am.
This is another example of goal seek. A student is planning her goals about the marks she should attain in the forthcoming semester 4 examinations in order to achieve a distinction of that is 75%. She needs to achieve 75% for all the semesters. Okay. Assuming that examination of each subject is for 100 marks. Her marks of the previous semesters are given as under. That is for Sem 1, how much she is getting. There are 4 subjects. History, pol science, geography, economics, and for all the semesters, the marks are given. Okay. And the 4th semester exams are still to be conducted. They have not been conducted yet. So she wants to know, find out how many marks should she obtain in the 4th semester to secure distinction. Means distinction उसे मिल जाए, इसीलिए semester 4 में उसको कितना score करना पड़ेगा. She is planning her goals, right? So for this purpose, what we are going to do is place our mouse pointer here. Here we will be calculating the average, or we can say percentage we will be calculating here, right? And how do we calculate the percentage? Now, because all the subjects are weighted equally, that is, they all are out of 100 marks. So if you add Sem 1, that is Sem 1 history plus Sem 2 history plus Sem 3 history plus Sem 4 history, सब कुछ 100 marks में से है. So if I add it like this, 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100, so this will give me 400, right? So whatever is the total marks, that I can simply divide it by 400 and I can multiply it by 100, and here the 2 zeros they get cancelled and it is total divided by 4. So I can simply write total divided by 4 like this. Okay, so that means I can just calculate the sum total of all the subjects and divide it by 4. So In this cell, I'm going to use the sum function and I'm going to include, but पहले मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? The problem is, I have yesterday, the problem which I was facing was because I left these cells empty. So I will not leave them empty. I will at least give 0 marks to them. एग्जाम अभी हुआ नहीं है तो अभी मार्क्स क्या अज्यूम किए जा रहे हैं? 0, राइट? नाउ इन द परसेंटेज सेल आई एम गोइंग टू टाइप द फॉर्मूला sum and I'm just going to calculate this divided by 4. अगर ये नहीं यूज करना है, you can use the average function also, equals average, because average will also do the same thing. It will add up all of them, it will add all these cell values and it will divide it by 4. तो वही वैल्यू आएगी आपके पास, that is 59.5, right? Now I need to figure out how much she has to score in SEM 4 in history so that she gets at least 75% here. उसको चाहिए क्या? 75%. But right now the score is very low, that is 59%. तो SEM 4 में जो marks मिलेंगे उसके base पे she has to check how much she needs to score here. Okay, so I am going to place my cell pointer here in percentage. Go to tools, goal seek. Okay, this is my formula cell. Target value which I want is 75 and the variable cell will be this cell, that is SEM4. And now click on OK and goal seek succeeded. Result is 62. That is, she needs to score at least 62 marks in SEM4 history so that she gets distinction in that subject for all 4 semesters. Right? Now what we are going to do is we are just going to extend this formula percentage for all the subjects using the fill handle. Okay. अब हम एक एक करके सारे subjects का देखेंगे, goal seek use करेंगे. So now I'm going to place my pointer here. I'll go to tools, I'll go to goal seek. Here my formula cell is already selected, target value 75. Variable cell will be this one which contains 0 and click on OK and result is 37 because she has worked hard in the other semesters. So now if she even scores 37 in SEM 4 for political science, she can score minimum 75%. Okay. Then next, geography, go to tools, goal seek. Already selected, target value 75 and variable cell will be this one and click on OK and result 65, which shows that she needs to score 65 marks in geography in SEM 4 so that she gets 75. The last one, you can do it yourself. Can anybody just tell me the steps, what we need to do for the last one? Jaldi bolo, we have very less time. I have to complete other two also. Hurry up. Listen here. We have this one. We place our pointer here. Now we go to tools. We go to goal seek. This is the formula cell. Target value 75 and the variable cell will be this one. That is economics. Click on OK. 94 and now here she needs to score 94 to get 75%. So this was another example which we saw. There are other examples also. Okay.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I was answering, but the mic was mute.
Okay, okay. No problem. Next, we have an EMI calculator. Okay. Suppose now we all pay EMIs, monthly installments for things we purchase. Sometimes we purchase a house, we purchase a car on loan, okay, or we purchase any electronic item on loan. So suppose I have purchased a gaming laptop and the cost was, I purchased a gaming laptop and its principal amount, that is cost, was 1,50,000, which was difficult for me to arrange at a time. So I thought for getting it financed by some financing company or a bank. Okay. So now the bank agreed to give me a loan of 1,50,000 for which I made a down payment of 10,000. That means now I only have to pay back 1,40,000 to the bank. Okay. So and the rate of interest which was provided was 12.5%. Right. First, certain prerequisites I will tell you for this. The very first thing which we need to do is first format your cells. Like principal amount will be in rupees. Okay, so select that, then go to this small button over here, format as currency, and click it. By default it is dollar, but because we live in India, we follow the Indian currency. So you just type INR and you will reach this part, that is English India. Select that and click OK. Okay, now whatever you type here, okay, I need to just click on this and it will be formatted according to the Indian rupee format, right? Rate of interest will be in percentage. So first select the cell and you have to click on this cell over here, that is percentage, right? And now you type here 12.5 and press enter and it automatically takes the percentage. And down payment will also be in rupees only, that is 10,000, and it was already formatted as rupees, so it is taking up 10,000. And time you don't need, so I take up 4 years. I will try to, because I cannot afford so much of money, so I have asked for, I've taken the loan for 4 years, right? So now I need to calculate my EMI. So for calculating EMI, there is a wonderful function here known as the PMT function. That is regular payments function. That means how much of regular payments I need to make in those 4 years every month so that I could finally pay back my entire principal. Now, in this function, the first argument which is there is rate, that is rate of interest. But this rate of interest which is given over here, that is an annual rate of interest. मतलब पूरे साल भर का rate of interest. But for this rate of interest, because we are calculating EMI, that is easy monthly installments, so I need to first divide this. I need to find out the monthly rate of interest. So what will I do? I will first select this rate of interest and divide it by 12. This will give me the rate of interest for 1 month, right? Now, second is NPR, that is number of payment, that is the payment period. That is number of payment periods. So payment periods will be, I am going to pay some amount of money every month. तो 4 साल तक कितने months हो जाएंगे? How many months till 4 years? So that will be this time multiplied by 12. So I will get the total number of months. 4 into 12 will be what? 48 months. I am going to pay the installment for 48 months. Comma, the last one is PV, that is present value. So currently, how much amount have I taken from the bank? I have taken 1,50,000, but because I made a down payment of 10,000, means मेरे पास 10,000 रुपए थे, मैंने वो 10,000 रुपए दे दिए. Now what should be my principal amount? It should be this amount, 1,50,000 minus 10,000. So I will write this principal minus 10,000. Okay, close the bracket and press enter. You see there is 3,721 rupees and this is showing in minus. Why? Because this is the amount which will be deducted from our pocket. ये हमें pocket से देना पड़ेगा. That is why we have shown, your spreadsheet will show it in the negative format. But if you want it in a positive format, what you can do is just edit this cell and right before the PMT function include a minus, that's negative. So this negative plus the negative of the result, negative negative will become positive, and you press enter, you will get the result in. That means every month you have to make This is the monthly payment option. Okay, every month you have to pay this much amount of money so that you are able to pay back the principal amount which you got financed from the bank. Is this case clear to everybody? How much, what is the principal amount? These are practical applications, students, right? Now, what we are going to see is, I want to check that, okay, I'm making a monthly payment of 3,721, but that is going very heavy on my pocket. So I want to make sure that maybe I should look for a cheaper laptop. Maybe I don't want to go for a laptop costing me 1,50,000. Okay, this is an analysis which I am making because I just got an offer from the bank and I'm just analyzing everything at my own end before making a lump sum investment. So I think that okay, ये इतना ज़्यादा EMI आ रहा है, I can only afford 2,000 rupees in a month. So I will try to check ki for 2,000 rupees in a month at a time period of 4 years and with a down payment of 10,000 rupees, which I already have, okay, which I can afford right now, and a rate of interest is fixed because bank will not change the rate of interest, but I can always go for a second option, right? So I will try to check the budget, that is how much principal amount I need so that I have to pay 2,000 as the EMI every month. Right? समझ में आया question? That is per month I want to only pay 2,000, not more than 2,000, and I want to check how much principal amount is needed here.
Ma'am, we
Okay.
need to decrease the principal amount so that we can get 2,000
But
rupees.
for this, what we will be doing here, I have to make a lot of changes. मुझे एक एक करके value change करके देखनी पड़ेगी. Instead of that, I can use the goal seek function over here. So see how I'm using the goal seek. So firstly, I have selected EMI. Now I go to tools. I go to goal seek. Formula cell is this. Okay. Target value which I want is 2,000. मुझे 2,000 का payment करना है हर महीने. Okay. And my variable cell will be principal amount क्योंकि मुझे देखना है कितना principal amount होना चाहिए, right? And click on OK and goal seek succeeded. It gives me an amount of 85,244. And you can see that okay, this is the amount. That means I should, if I want to pay a monthly installment of 2,000 only, not more than that, I have to reduce my budget. Okay, I cannot afford a laptop of 1,50,000. I have to go for a laptop costing 85,244 because my budget is very less. Did you understand this, students? Idea of goal seek?
Yes, ma'am.
Why we are using goal seek, right? Yes. Okay. Now, there are some other examples which I will give you. One more example is there. You can see over here, I am purchasing a mobile phone. No, not purchasing. I want to sell a mobile phone. I have recently set up a shop, and in that shop there are various phones, and a latest model has come up, and its cost price, the price at which I purchased it from the company, that was 12,000, and I want to sell it at 15,000, right? I want to check how much profit I'm going to get. So everybody knows selling price minus cost price. So selling price minus cost price, this gives you the profit. I'm getting a profit of 3,000. Profit percentage is profit multiplied by 100 divided by cost price. So I'm getting a profit percent of 25. That is 25% profit I'm getting. But now I think that 25% profit is very less. What should I do so that I can gain 50% profit? 50% profit earn करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? So for that again I will set my cell pointer here. I will go to tools, goal seek. My formula cell is already selected as this. Target value which I want to achieve is 50 and my variable cell is, I cannot change the cost price because cost price is already fixed. This much amount I have already paid. इतना तो मैं खर्च कर चुकी हूँ, तो वो तो पैसा मुझे वापस मिलने वाला है नहीं. I can only change selling price. I can only sell it at a higher price, right? So I have selected the variable cell as this cell and click on OK. And now goal 6 succeeded. It gives me a value 18,000. That is, if I want a profit of 50% which amounts to 6,000, देखो उसने profit भी खुद ब खुद calculate कर लिया. Okay, so profit 6,000 and for this purpose I need to sell it not at 15,000 but 18,000. I hope goal seek is now clear to everyone. When I share this video, students, and okay, yesterday's question, this one, where I'm taking a class and I have certain assignments to complete, and each of these assignments are weighted equally, that is, they all are out of 100. Okay, so I have a paper 1, paper 2, quiz, lab, final exam, and a final grade, right? So firstly, what I need to do is for Libreoffice and OpenOffice, you need to first select this empty cell and enter 0 here. At least we have to enter 0 value. Now calculate final grade. Now because all are weighted equally, right? All are out of 100. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into 100, that gives you what? 500. So that means I can simply take out the average of all these including this cell. So right now my final grade is 49, right? I have to check how much I need to score in the final exam so that at least I score 60%, 60 as the average. So again, I'll select this final grade, go to tools, goal seek, formula cell is already this, my target value 60 and my variable cell will be this one, that is final exam. Click on OK. Result I am getting as 55. That is, in order to achieve a target of 60 as the average, I need to at least score 55 marks in my final exam. It is clear to everyone?